Hello and welcome to HW News. Media trial. In the past 2-3 months, we have heard about this a lot. Especially since the majority of the television channels in the country, the national media made it a point to give you a wall-to-wall coverage after the death of Sushant Singh Rajput. Experts were called in, debates took place 24/7. We got to know about the life of Sushant Singh Rajput, probably so much so that nobody even knew when he was alive. This coverage later turned into a pronouncing someone guilty, hounding them or those close to them, or at times even those who are not even related to the case at all. Remember the famous video? A delivery boy was surrounded by cameras and mics were shoved in his face outside Riya Chakraborty's house. Well, the list of what all ridiculous and absolutely unjournalistic instances took place in those 2 months is long. Those who still found this circus illogical wondered whether there will be accountability sought from these actions ever. If you were among those who wondered the same, this video is for you. Today we are going to tell you what the Bombay High Court said about the way media conducted the coverage of this case and why everyone should pay attention to the court's statement. 8 former senior police officers from Maharashtra as well as activists, lawyers, NGOs had filed a petition in the Bombay High Court seeking restraining orders against the media trial in the actor's death case. A division bench of Chief Justice Dipankar Datta and Justice Girish S. Kulkarni was hearing these public interest litigations. The court not only slammed the news channels for the kind of coverage they ran on the channel, but also took the NBF for a task. In as many stringent words as possible, it observed that the channels appear to have disregarded the basic norms and etiquettes of journalism, particularly while reporting on the suicide of a public figure. The court also raised concerns over the kind of investigative journalism being carried out by the news channels. Putting up messages on the channel and then discussing evidence, is that investigative journalism? You did not even leave the deceased. Forget the witnesses. This is what the bench said. They pointed out to the news channels with their sensational headlines and interviews. The bench was informed by the various news channels on the allegations made by the petitioner that the reporting in this particular case was not intended to influence or prejudice the mind of the court and contentions of the petitioners were unfounded. The court referred to the grievances raised by the petitioners over hashtag and social media posts run by the channels seeking arrest of Riya Chakraborty following Sushant Singh Rajput's death. Why is it a part of your channel news? Asking public about their opinion on who should be arrested. Is this a part of investigative journalism? The court asked. The court also further asked the News Broadcasters Federation on why no suo motu action was initiated for irresponsible coverage of a criminal sensitive matters and media trial in the Sushant Singh Rajput death case. During the course of hearing, the court also inquired with Additional Solicitor General Anil Singh, who appears for the central government, on how the government was not regulating the airwaves, which was a public property, leaving it open to misuse by the media. Now, the ASG clarified that while the state owns airwaves, it cannot control the content being transmitted through the airwaves. What was the further response of NBF? While arguing that there should not be government supervision over the media, senior advocate Siddharth Bhatnagar, appearing for the News Broadcasters Federation, submitted that a self-regulating mechanism was sufficient to regulate the media. He pointed out that self-regulating authorities like the News Broadcasting Association and the NBF censored the content on the media channels. Now let's talk about what was the response of Republic TV. Advocate Malvika Trivedi, who was appearing for the Republic TV, submitted that the term media trial is being stretched by a certain section of the society and not all the citizens. Trivedi then pointed out that if there are discrepancies in the facts that are being put out by the investigating agencies, then the news channel has to uncover the truth. The state cannot decide which story goes out and which story does not. We do extensive research before putting out news and we have unearthed some hidden facts. This is what the advocate said. Now, when Trivedi said that the court cannot say that the media should not come out with the truth, Chief Justice Datta said, "We are not saying that the media should be throttled from criticizing government policies. Our concern is whether the program code was followed or not. Whether your report contravenes any of the laid down norms or not, you must not cross over your boundary or Lakshman Rekha." Well, the next date of hearing is on Friday. Time and again, many questions have been raised over trial by media. The Sushant Singh Rajput death case coverage has put the issue in spotlight once again. The television news channel have already faced a blow with Mumbai police claiming it has unearthed a mega TRP scam. Surely this is a time for TV media reckoning. Do let us know what you think in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.
If you like this video, please share it, and we would love to hear your comments in the comments section down here. Also, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter to get minute-to-minute news updates. For more such shows and videos, well, subscribe to our YouTube channel.